Hey everybody, back again. Last time we beat the Materia Keeper after crossing over Mount Nibble again, or Nibel, whatever. And now we're going to go do something a little different. We always do something a little different, but I think it's time we got our final character. That's right, it's time. So let's get into it. All right, first though, we got to heal. Very important. Now we move on. Go around this little bend here, and we're out. That's right. But where are we going? Well, it's a long way. And if you look around, there's not a lot out here. Except there is that. This fight, I mean, of course. Alright, so let's go ahead and use his limit break. And boom. The beast. Alright, and he'll attack whoever too. I don't know if I mentioned that. He doesn't really attack who you want him to sometimes. But he does attack. And here it is. Beast Flare. And there you go. That's how you end it. That's how you end it quick. You just let Vincent do his thing. And we got a Lou chili nut. It's for chocobos. Anyway. Here we are. What is that? Looks pretty green, pretty dingy. That is a rocket. First of all, let's come over here. So we can get a shotgun. For him, we can now get everybody a gold armlet. There's a couple of people who are going to need them, so let's get 4 of those. Can also get some really nice accessories if you just need to give somebody a little boost. Let's do that. Give some people a little bit more boost in the defense area. Is there anything in here? Do you have a chest lying around that indicates you don't want something? I don't think so. But he's got a bathroom. Very important. Alright. Talk to people. If you knock on that door, let's do it. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's bother this guy. But we're going to keep going. He's struggling in there. I don't know that he's going to say anything else, so we'll leave him be. And I don't think there's anything else in here. This is just the inn, in case you don't want to spend the money on a tent. Nothing really important there. But one thing is, all the people in this town think it's really boring. Like that guy. See, look. Yep. They're bored. Oh, don't worry. The main character's just coming to town. Something interesting is going to happen. Now, there's not a lot of NPCs that you're just like, hey, I'm going to talk to. But there is one here we're gonna have a little chat with here in a minute. Once I'm done looking around these houses to make sure they don't have anything. This is the item shop. Let's buy some items like barrier, very important. Now we're out of money. Great. Let's buy 15 tents. That'll take care of all of our tent needs for a while. Let's see if we can sell anything and get the other materia. I'm not selling my materia right now. I wasn't going to sell this, but it's really funny that a Mega Elixir, one of the most useful items in the game, full heals, magic and HP, and for all party members, and it's worth 1 gil. Clearly, they don't understand. A cornucopia is worth 75. All right, so I don't really want to sell the weapons, though. Is this worth anything? 25. I used to think that there was something... I'm going to sell this, though, actually. I used to think that you have to carry... You could collect 12, and maybe you can. I just don't know. But I really just don't care. You know what I just noticed? Look up at the top. Right here. Oh, right there. Look right there. What would you like to sell? Question mark and an exclamation point. He is not excited about us having to sell this stuff. Not happy. Oh, you want to sell something, do you? Well, how dare you? Did I make enough money? I did not. Cool. Okay. So you got to talk to this guy. You got to talk to him a few times. Shinra number 26. We'll find out more about Shinra 26 here in a little bit. Yes. Always say yes to this. And then you just look at the rocket again. That's it. Why? Why would we do that? Yeah, because he gives us the Yoshiyuki. All right. What is that? It's a sword for Cloud. So it only has 2 slots, but this actually, if I remember correctly, boosts your power, your attack, whenever allies are dead. So it can actually be a really powerful weapon. I'm not going to use it because I want more materia growth. Because I want my mastered materia. Okay. Oh, there's one. Got it. Power source. And this house, nobody's in there yet. We'll see that here in a minute or two. But first, we're going to go get in the rocket. What is up here? Well, it even looks like it's tilting right there. I didn't really notice that before, because I'm just like, the first 100 times I've played this, I'm just trying to climb up, but it does definitely look like it's tilting there. Man. Oh, shoot. I forgot to do something. I think we did need to go to that house. Not, I think. I know we did. I forgot why we can't go in there yet. Whoops. Still, it's a cool looking rocket. One thing we've got to do is we're pretty much at the end of our trails here, right? There's not really anywhere to go except back. Oh, I forgot Cid's house actually has something. Sorry, I gave it away. But first, let's get Barrett. Nope, that's not Barrett. Drill arm. Drill arm is a... Oh, look at that. It's a little bit weaker. And I think it's a... Oh, yeah, it is. Long range weapon, nothing. But double materia growth. And it's 4 slots still. So, should we do it? Yes. Although, let's exchange. I'd rather have the cure all now. We'll fix that later. But for now, look at that. That's the Tiny Bronco. It's a little plane. Vincent just said, hey, we're going to steal this. We're just looking at it. I love the dots in the beginning that basically says, I don't really believe that you were just looking. Especially because Vincent just said, you want me to keep watch? I think other characters say different things. I mean, they all probably do. I just don't know. Never mind. Nope, went out with the Shinra. Approval for the space program. What? Uh-oh. Rufus is on his way. Why would Rufus be on his way? But, I mean, if you remember back to the Shinra building during that meeting with all the Shinra executives, Palmer was there. And he said he wanted more budget. He was like, don't forget the space program. And President Shinra was like, we're going to give it to these guys. And he was like, aw. Basically, the space program is shut down because of this rocket. Let's find out why. By the way, the music that's about to play, love it. There he is. Cid. Hello, Cid. So let's learn a little bit. Not bad at all. Doesn't agree with the war. It was a weapon. Okay. Yep. They were planning on going to outer space. I mean, say what you want about Shinra, but it's still pretty cool that he's a humble dude, this Cid guy. But it's still pretty cool that they were wanting to go into space, you know? Shara is the girl we just met. So yeah, that's why. Because something happened, which we'll find out. We'll see exactly what later. Yep. Later, Cid tells us he's basically piloted everything, and space was supposed to be the last thing. Every day it tilts a little bit more. Oh. So I forgot to do that one last. Now the cool music's gone, I think. Hopefully. You know what, Cid? For your sake, I hope that it changes. He does come here. Alright, well, now we know. We cannot borrow the Tiny Bronco. Cid is bitter and angry because his dream was to go into outer space and hopes that they're coming here to say, yeah, we're going to restart the program. Man. So, what do we do now? I think we can go in here. Yep, here it is. We triggered it. He does not treat Shara well. Drink your tea. He's a very angry guy, huh? He's always like that. Why? That's pretty bad. Now we're going to find out what happened that day. The day Cid's dream was destroyed. Man, even before he didn't treat her like crap, you know? Or he didn't treat her well. All right, here he's going. He's so happy. He's so ready for it. This is a sad day for him. But look at him. He's just like, whoa. What's going on? He cusses a lot. See, this is the part that I'm just like, come on, Shara. Have a little have a little concern for your life. Just a little bit, you know? Yep. It'll be another 6 months until the next launch. Shinra, you know, cutting corners. So I'm the one advancing these. There's going to be a point where I don't. So it's just whatever it's going to be. Oh, man. Here it goes. All right, I am not controlling it anymore. We're just sitting here with his moral dilemma. He doesn't know. He's really hoping until the last second that she's done. And he hit the button to cancel the launch. which caused it to do this. This would be terrifying. Like, absolutely terrifying. And it's just grown rusted and mossy and gross. Uh, hmm. She blames herself, but she was just trying to do her job. He better wife her up because she is completely devoted to him. He's such a jerk. Why don't you go ask him? Just, oh man. Maybe he, honey with sugar, honey, and don't forget the lard. I don't know. I like tea. I don't know anybody that likes lard in their tea. She's curious, but watch what happens when we talk to Palmer. Why, yes, Palmer, we have. I don't think we can go that way. But let's go see what Rufus is up to. Uh-oh. So they just came for the Tiny Bronco. They're having a good old argument, huh? Thankfully, Rufus doesn't, look just a little bit to his left and see Cloud standing there. Where's Palmer? All right, let's, yep, we're healed. Why does that matter? Because we're going to take that. Palmer was coming for it regardless. We'll be taking that. Security ain't going to get to you in time. He started it up. Okay, so his Mako gun is his only real attack. And it basically just uses fire, ice, or bolt 2. How did you miss? Come on now. Oh, actually, let's try to steal from him. I think he's got something on him. Oh, look at that drill arm. That's pretty cool. Nope, got nothing. Let's see if we can use Death Blow. Boom. So Palmer isn't hard. His Mako gun is a little bit like it can do some lay out some hurt, but he's not that tough. The Materia Keeper was a lot tougher. Oh, he still has that. Yeah, keep doing Bolt on Vincent. See what happens. All right. Like I said, he really doesn't do much except for that. So I don't think he has any real weaknesses or anything like that. I think it's just you just keep pounding away at him. Eventually he'll be like, well, you'll see what happens. It's pretty funny, actually. I guess we could use a summon, see if, what's it called? Chocobos will do anything. But let's shoot him. Why not? Okay. I just want to see if Death Blow will work. And here we go. Boom. I actually forgot it said boom right there. And so I just said boom, and then, oh, yeah, word. The word just popped up. Here it is. I think we beat him. Yep. Because the Tiny Bronco almost got him. But he's going to get away. Bam. I love that he got hit by the truck. Like, you know, maybe not that he got hit by a truck. I don't want people to get hit by trucks, but he's fine. He'll live. But it's just, no, that's kind of what you get. And Eden coat. It looks active. Oh, Vincent, you barely got on there. I really wonder with this where everybody else is. Like, what are they doing? They're just kind of hanging out somewhere, waiting. How is that thing going? Almost got him. Cid must be really fast, or we're just not going very fast. But I guess now we know Cid's coming with us. Emergency landing. And we crashed into the ocean. Well, that's fun, but we at least got away, I guess. I think he's just mad. Shinra didn't start up the space program again, so he's, mad about that. His airplane, his most prized possession, got shot down and now won't fly anymore. So, and yeah, he's basically done. So I guess that's him saying, oh, they're not married. Oh, Cid. Rufus of the Shinra. What are you doing, Cid? All right. Barrett don't care. Gnome skulls. You're a gnome skull too. And there we go, the Temple of the Ancients. All right. So we now have a boat. cool thing about it is we can go all around, but we cannot go into the deep waters yet. But wait, what's this that's right here? Can we keep going this way? We surely can for a little while. One day, we're going to get to that cave. Okay, so way over that way is a town. It leads to a big side quest of a town. We're going to go to that town in the next one. But it is not going to be easy. It's actually really, really tough to get there. And I mean, if you know what's coming, then you know why I say that. We're going to Wutai. Nope, I don't want to quit yet. Let's go ahead and do that. And with that, we're going to end it here. So, yeah, we're going to climb on up there, and we're going to have a really fun time. It's not a really fun time, but thanks for watching. Yeah, we'll see you guys next time.